So Jack, what was that thing? Go back. What were you saying about the Emerald City? Who said that again?
Oh yeah, Christian Weston Chandler.
Well, I'm glad you bring them up. So now, moving on the show,
Is it Christina now?
It's
just
Christine
Jesus
Weston
now?
Chandler, but the official name like Jesus Christine Weston Chandler Blue Heart Sonnet or whatever.
Wait, Mikey, how familiar are you with Chris Chan? You don't know. You don't know Jimmy Carter. You don't know Chris Chan.
Yeah, you
know.
don't.
Did
You don't
you
know.
go to school, dude?
What the hell were they teaching you at school, man?
What were they?
I did not pay attention in the president. Is this president we're talking about?
Chris Chan was the 36th president. You didn't know that?
I might have to look this up on my phone secretly.
Well, okay, so Chris Chan, it's just literally too much to explain in like 10 in like
It's an internet
long.
character. It's like it's a real person, but it's an internet rabbit hole.
The important thing you need to know for now is they're like a lolcow, like a lolcow, that term?
No. Let me
They're
look
like
this up.
just an internet person who does a lot of
Look it
cringy
up.
stuff.
That's a risky move.
And so Chris Chan, she, you can use whichever one. They go by any pronouns because Jesus Christ is like the.
Yeah.
So she.
No, that's not.
Okay,
Chris
so you just
Chan.
showed a picture of.
That's just an Asian man.
While I'm explaining this, Jack, you pull up Chris Chan for Mikey and show what Chris Chan.
I'm gonna do private browsing just so I don't have Chris Chan as my.
So I'm just gonna. So Chris Chan is the creator of Sonichu, the combination of Sonic and Pikachu, which is like a great character, and it's like a comic, a web comic, and. They're most famous now. That's a more recent. The one I saw you just showed is more recent. So okay, the reason we keep going by he and she or whatever is because they're trans, but they go by I think any pronouns now because they have this revelation that they're the reincarnation of Jesus Christ.
Yep.
So you could say he or she or whichever one you're more comfortable with. So anyway, they're famous now because the whole Sonichu thing is like nearly 20 years at this point that Sonichu was created.
Yeah.
So that's what they're most famous for. They made a webcomic of called Sonichu, and but it's most famous because they stuck themselves. Chris Chan put themselves in it as and made it about their odyssey to try to get a girlfriend, basically.
Yeah.
And so recently, Chris Chan, by recently 3 years ago now, was arrested and put in jail for a few years because it was revealed he was having sex with his own mother.
Oh no.
Who has questionable mental fitness. So
yeah,
that's a whole thing, So recently, Chris Chan was, and by recently I mean a year ago at this point, Chris Chan was let out of jail. I think it was on my birthday even. No, it wasn't. It wasn't that he was let out. He wasn't let out on my birthday. He came back to YouTube on my birthday. He was let out and we were still living together when he came out. I remember I told you about that.
Yeah, I remember you knocked on my door. You
I was
were banging and screaming.
Yeah, I was that was the most. My brother actually told me about it. He texted me on the Quickie, which is the Chris Chan Wiki.
Yeah.
This quote they had of the Shawshank Redemption, the final monologue from Morgan Freeman about I hope the Pacific's as blue as it's been in my dream from Chris Chan's perspective. And so he was let out of jail and he has a shop now called CWClight. Mm-hmm. Or it's just a website that has a shop on it where you can get all sorts of neat stuff like the old Sonichu comics and bags of rocks and all that. Bags, that seems like a big jump, but I'll pull up the website in a minute just to kind of show, or I can name some for example. You can get the Sonichu medallions that he wears. You can get CDs
Mikey,
he burned.
It is a rabbit hole, crazy rabbit hole.
You can get the first drawing of Sonic the Hedgehog he ever did for $1,000.
Obsessed with it,
and so
he knows everything about it.
I'm not gonna spend $1,000. I'm not gonna drop $1,000, but I wanted to get some stuff from the Chris Chan website.
Yeah.
Okay.
So last show 2 weeks ago we did.
Birthday gift to you.
Yeah, a birthday gift to myself because I paid for it.
Yeah, he's treating himself.
So
treat yourself.
So this about a week ago came in the mail, and I just put in our group chat. We have Christmas came early this year, and I had to explain it to Mikey because he didn't get it at first.
Yeah, because you just sent a package.
Well, no, I sent the package, but I sent where it was from, and I'm not gonna read the ad, even though it's literally public information. He's posted his address several. It's not even his address anymore. I don't know where it comes from. Yeah. Because he doesn't live at the old house anymore, but. It's his address. It says CWClight, Ruckersville, Virginia. And then below is my name, my address. And it was pretty funny to get that in the mail. It was a thing where I've told people before I was thinking about buying Christian. I mean, I'm sure I've told you guys, but other friends of mine, family even I've considered it because my family all knows about Christian. And they always say don't because they don't think it would be a good idea for Chris Chan to have my address.
That's true.
But the thing is, I figured it's okay because in 3 months, I'm not even gonna live there anymore. So
yeah,
it's whatever. So
give them your new address.
Secure here. So
yeah,
Christian shows up.
And also because I said this last year, and I'm sure no one's listening who thinks this, but I think I should specify because I said this the last show I did. No, there's like this weird view of like don't even get involved with Chris Chan stuff or else you're like looking for attention or being a troll or whatever. And look, I'm just doing this because it's funny. I'm not trying to mess with anyone.
Well, you're fascinated, but you're clearly fascinated by this rabbit hole.
Yeah, and I was thinking about doing this for a long time, so I just figured the show was the perfect opportunity because this is good content.
Yeah.
So I got this package of Chris Chan. I still remember what it is, but I'm gonna make it a surprise for Mikey, I guess.
I think we already mentioned it.
All right, this is the big. So
you got this. You sent this in the group chat like maybe 2 weeks ago, right, or a week ago, and you still haven't opened it.
I wanted to do it on the show.
Wow, that's awesome, dude. That's commitment right there.
So I'm gonna open this in just a second. All right, here we go. So I wish I brought scissors or something because that would make it easier.
Rip it open.
All right, here we go. This is like diffusing a bomb or something. It feels like how there's like it's like
we don't know what's in.
It's like NASA grouping around for when they're about to land on the moon. Watching. All right, so here we go. Opening the package here.
We have touchdown.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw all this stuff away. I just realized. All right.
All right, just describe your experience. What are you pulling?
So there's a lot of bubble wrap here, and I already see it. So here is Sonichu issue number 0.
Oh my god!
The original episode, the original issue of Sonichu.
A physical copy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It actually feels pretty nice. It's laminated and.
Let me feel it.
Here you go. There you go. Jack
so this person made this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made it by hand.
It's signed. That's pretty cool.
These are all drawn, hand drawn.
Yeah, this is beautiful. Let Mikey feel it.
Beautiful.
It feels beautiful. So that's the issue 0. The first.
It's like an actual book.
Yeah. It's signed on the inside. That's pretty cool.
Comic 0.
Yep.
It's a comic book.
Mikey, read a little bit of it because you don't know Chris Chan stuff at all, and tell me what you think about it. All right? Like just looking at it.
Loud.
Well, you don't have to, you can read it out loud if you want.
Read it out loud, please, Mikey.
Origin. Our story begins in an open field 5 miles from the city of Station Square, which is under siege by the perfect chaos monster.
Wow. Okay. This sounds. This
is intense.
Yeah.
While the Sonic Hedgehog ponders over the destruction, a wild boy Pikachu takes notice of the far-off destruction.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mike Ed falls asleep to this, man. You could read me to sleep.
Here, so pass it back to Jack, and then he'll give it to me. So, yeah, here it is, the beautiful hand-drawn number 1. It's pretty good because Chris Chan's tried to do this before, and it kind of looked like crap before, to be honest, how they sold it. Now it looks not bad, Like, honestly.
Not so bad.
Yeah.
It
inspires me to make something, dude. I want to make a book now.
You should, yeah.
It is all hand drawn too. It is creative.
I mean, you can't. I mean, yeah. I mean, you should. Well, there's this beautiful image of Chris Chan shaking hands with Sonichu.
Was Chris Chan's dad really creative, and he kind of passed that down?
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah. Bob.
I heard that. I think I watched something.
Yeah. So we'll go through this. Like, we'll do a deep dive into this another day. I love how it's signed. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Can I ask how much that one was right there?
$50.
It wasn't $50. It was. I'm kidding. I'm trying to remember. It was, I believe, $25.
Dude, that's a solid thing. If I'm a fan of somebody, I would buy a $25 book like that.
And so the second thing in here, I already know what it is, and I feel it. And it's
goodness.
a bag of rocks.
Bag of rocks.
A bag of gravel from outside Chris Chan's old house.
This was $50.
AKA the Sonichu Temple is what it's called. It has crystals in it too, apparently.
It's a nice.
I'm not gonna pour it out because I don't want to put them all back. But
nice
I'm just gonna dig around a little until I find something that's not a rock. All right, so that's a rock.
Yep. It's a nice little sack.
Yeah, it comes in a nice little sack. It is a nice sack.
So wait, this is gravel from the house.
Or like rocks from in front of the house, I guess.
You know what's crazy is that I could have been on these rocks at one point.
Yeah, because while I'm kind of looking around, explain real quick, Jack. You did it on the last show, so you can make it quick, but just so you know Chris Chan.
No, you do. Yeah, I met Chris Chan through my boy Kopitz.
Yeah, one of the first things we bonded on.
Yeah, I told him.
This is a pretty big rock, actually. This one.
But that's crazy because, gosh, this is from Virginia. I'm from Virginia, and I could have been standing on those rocks because I visited.
Does anyone else want to feel the rocks?
I do.
You do? All right.
See if I recognize them.
So inside there's also 2. I don't know why 2 is necessary, to be honest, but certificates of authenticity. Oh, wait a minute. These are like... No, there's only 1. But I don't even think it's signed, or like originally signed. Okay, I'm going to read it. So it says...
There's crystals in there, too.
Certificate of authenticity. This certificate verifies the authenticity of the items contained in the package of being imbued with Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu's personal love, magic, and power. And there's their signature. But the weird thing is the date is August 27th of this year. That's not when I bought it. And I didn't even buy it September 27th.
Probably packaged then.
Dude, you were not kidding. These are actual rocks.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't lie to you.
From a gravel road.
I wouldn't lie to you.
Do you feel it? Do you feel the energy?
Do you feel that?
I feel like I'm in Virginia right now. Is that where the person's from?
Oh, yeah, this is. Yeah, dude, I get that
you feel
too.
like you're in Virginia.
Yep.
Like we're really there. So I don't know if I buy the whole if this is authentic because the certificate is completely not specific. And then it also says, thank you for buying from my shop. May this purchase bring you love and good fortune. Blessings be upon you. I feel cursed already, but I think it backfired.
He's working on it.
I'm working on it. Go in there and do it.
You upload it, you unload it.
I'm working on it. So that's what we got from.
We got to show you that video one day, Mikey.
Yeah, do you want to pull it up now?
It's your show.
Would you like to see it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I feel like we showed it to you. No, we showed Doug. And Doug was
Yeah,
like,
have you never seen That's My House? Okay, so let me.
He's never seen anything
Wait, are you talking
Chris
about?
Chan.
Are you talking? Oh,
Chris Chan,
So okay, so this
Okay.
is. So.
Are you talking about that one thing that you showed me where the one guy comes in, the dad
Oh,
comes
so you have
in?
seen?
Yeah, we showed him.
Do you want to see it again?
That's Chris Chan.
That's
Yeah.
Chris Chan.
Oh,
No, it's Chris Chan for like 2009. It was a long time. He's like a really completely
okay.
First gen.
Okay.
First evolution.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Was there like bad words in that we can't play besides goddamn was said?
No,
one time?
yeah, no. There's
Okay,
nothing,
so let's play it
nothing
real.
vulgar.
So since we're not really, as I kind of figured the segment would go on longer than it did, so
Yeah.
we'll just play this real quick.
Well, we gave you the backstory, Mikey, where
Yeah.
it's this is from a house. He filmed a
Oh,
house
wait,
tour video, and the house was a mess, and the father is worried that the health department's going to shut down their house.
Yeah. So Chris Chan filmed a house tour.
And this guy is the one that got arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bob Chandler's passed away now. So
Yeah.
It's like so
Rest
weird
in
how
peace.
different things were back then to how they are now.
When was this?
2009.
Oh wow, I didn't even realize it was that old.
Yeah, it was.
15 years ago.
Yeah. So
What a great video.
I'm gonna play. I think maybe people who are listening have heard it. So you listen, and you decide what you think about.
Yeah,
this
you
classic.
decide.
Yeah.
Right in.
This does not even deserve a captain's log introduction, because this is dead serious.
Yep.
The inside and
Yeah.
outside tour I did a few months ago of my house. Everyone on the internet, my mother and my father are angry at me. They're
He's
blaming
losing
at me. It's my
He's losing
fault. I admit it's my fault. I want everything about
Oh yeah, he makes the
house.
bands. He puts it down.
The internet. I'll send in detectives. I'll
detective.
send in police. I'll send in
everything in my power.
Everything's power.
Get it off the
And here he
internet.
comes.
This is the sitcom moment.
Yes.
Listen to me.
Yes.
Shut that goddamn thing off.
You shut that thing off.
I don't care what you do.
I don't care what you do.
He's got an
Get all
Obama
that
cadence.
stuff off of there.
Obama can.
Nice.
Yeah, what you
I'm
do?
working on it.
I don't care
Go
what you
work
do.
on it.
I am
Do
working.
you
Oh, let me be
realize?
clear. I don't care what you do.
Do you realize something? Let me tell you. If the health department of Greene County sees those videos that you put on the damn internet,
Internet.
Man, the
they
internet.
could condemn our house and we would have to move out of it.
Move out of it?
So you go
Alright,
get
that's
that
enough of that.
goddamn.
All right.
You get the general
You,
idea.
you get the idea, yeah. Curse the trolls, peace everyone else.
Yep.
So that was a classic Chris
That's
Chan
one of my.
goof.
Yeah, that's a great
I did
video.
not know by you guys showing me that like a month ago.
You didn't know that was Chris Chan.
I thought that was something
We probably just didn't
different.
even remember the name because it's not really specific.
And then now we're here in present day, and I'm touching rocks from his
From
house,
his
yeah,
house,
how times have changed, you know.
It's a
and I
spiritual
find out what he
experience.
got arrested for. That's also
Yeah,
insane.
Ooh, yeah.
pretty crazy.
Yeah,